peace, and blessings. Hope everybody doing good out there. I need to charge. Sorry, y'all. Give me a minute. We got a lot to talk about. I tried to practice doing some live streams off my computer. I think the processor is just too slow, but I don't know. I got a HP computer. I was practicing trying to stream, do a live stream. What app was I using? I said, you know what? I've been doing it from my phone. Let me just stick what I know. I've been using Microsoft Clipchamp to go live, but I don't know. It's like a delay. So, hey, how you doing, Shay? How are you on this Sunday? Y'all know I've been almost ate a whole watermelon. I've been eating a whole bunch of watermelon, and I know I ain't supposed to be drinking no sodas, but you know, when I grocery shop, I try to find all the deals. So, hey, I should have went to the Mexican store and got the bottled Coke, you know, that come in the glass. It tastes a lot better. But yeah, I finally got my check from work. I can't cash it till tomorrow, so I've been here praying to God, like, please. I don't know why they ain't deliver my check, like literally a live check, a real check. You know, it's the holiday weekend, so you know all the banks close on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I gotta wait till Monday to handle business. So I've been kind of like, I don't think y'all understand. Yo, like, I mean, I got paid for my other job too, but I be having bills like it ain't no tomorrow. But you know, it's the first of the month, so I be trying to take care of business, but I just hate when it be a hassle to take care of bills. I ain't late on none of my bills or nothing. It's just I don't like being behind, and a lot of people probably can, you know, attest to that. But I got it, and I got to make sure it's secure. I'm like, I almost threw it in the trash yesterday. I'm like, yo, let me put this up. Um, yeah, I had to put it up. I'm like, I was gonna cash it, but ain't no point, um, because it's going right back out. So that's the thing about in America. You get paid, but shoot, that junk goes straight to bills. You know. See, I'm the type that pay my bills. You know, I ain't the type that wait, lollygag, and be behind 2 months on your bills. Nah, I'm straight on all that. That's a different type of stress. But I hope everybody's doing well. Um, I've been picking out on watermelon too. Man, hey Shay, when I tell you this the sweetest watermelon I ever had in my life, I was like, man, if I would have known this was gonna be this sweet, I would have bought like three of them. See, I bought another one at the market. I'm going back next week. But the guy told me, he finessed me. He was like, I said, do it got seeds in it? I busted open. It had like little white seeds. You know the little, let me see. You know these little seeds right here? It had little white seeds. It ain't had no black seeds in it. I'm like, oh man, this watermelon tastes funny. But I ain't gonna waste it though. I'm gonna still eat it. But this the watermelon we used to eat back in the day. I was like, I ain't never had no watermelon this sweet and since I was a kid. Whatever they doing, you don't need to put no sugar, you don't need to put no salt. When I tell you, like, I done ate 3/4 of three quarters of a watermelon. And I've never ate this much watermelon in my life. But yeah, how you doing, Mohing? I get it. We need our money. Yeah. I wish my job would have told me. I'm gonna put some of the responsibility on me though. I should have. Well, the thing is, usually when I sign up to a new job, they just want your routing number and your checking number. So this company I'm with now, um, what I had did was screenshotted my information, but for some reason it didn't go through. So this was like Monday, Tuesday. So I had to go down to my bank and get the piece of paper or whatever, um, and take a picture and send it through an app. And but I guess I didn't put it in time, so I guess I'll take the blame for it. But they should have uh, let us know, like, because they had options, but I chose to just screenshot it offline, but I said, I see when I thought they was gonna send it, I thought they was gonna send it express ship because everybody knows it's a holiday weekend. So I'm like, damn, they should have just sent it on Monday. I can't do nothing with it. I mean, I can go to Walmart and cash it, but the bank not open. So my bank is a local bank. I'm with a credit union, so I can't just put my money in the ATM. So and deposit it like that. I have to actually go in the bank. So I'm like, I just gotta wait till Monday to handle business. But um, yeah. But how's everybody doing though? How's everybody doing? I've been watching YouTube. Tapping in with people. I've been a little bit more social lately. Not that I'm antisocial. I guess I'm in that mode where I'm trying to interact with people, a lot more, network with people. Um, man, back in the day, yeah, that watermelon was hitting. Watermelons, hold on, watermelons, pears, apples. What else? Cherries, peaches. Whole lot of fruit was really good back then. Now, um, it's hard. It's hard to find sweet fruits nowadays, and I be wanting to taste them. I'm like, is it sweet? Because I be wanting to purchase it. If it's sweet, I'm going to buy it. But it's like people don't even give you no samples no more. Like it's like they be wanting to just sell that. They just be wanting to make money, but they don't really want to sell quality products. Uh, I went to the other farmers market a couple months ago, and they had real sweet peaches. And the last time I went, they tasted like nothing. I'm like, I don't be wanting to waste my money. We in today's time where people don't like wasting money, like on nothing. I don't, you know, if I had a little stand, I at least chop up some peaches. Make let people sample it. Is it sweet or not? And it's gonna sell itself. Um, but giving people some time to come in, hit that like button, please. Um, and we're gonna get to the topics. Thank y'all for tuning in. I wanted to go live from the computer, but I said, let me stick to what I've been doing. I can see everything from the computer. Um, yeah, it was another mass shooting over the weekend. I'm trying to remember. Let's look that up because I just seen it. It's so sad, y'all. Um, oh, Philadelphia. That's where it was at. I was about to say I remember it popping up, but people can't even have a good time. I hate it for people in these big cities and even small cities. Philly, it says 8 people were injured after a shooter, possibly multiple shooters, opened fire at a South Philadelphia nightclub, keyword nightclub, following an argument early Saturday morning. Police said a total of 5 men and 3 women, ranging from 25 to 43 years old, were hurt. All victims are expected to survive, and per the latest update from police, all are in stable condition. Most of the injuries are from gunshot wounds to extremities, arms, and legs. And some people were still enjoying 4th of July festivals late into the night. Shots rang out just before 4 a.m. at the Seven Elements Restaurant Bar and Lounge on 11th Street between Washington Ave and Ellsworth Street. See, I'm just looking at the situation. Everybody goes out, late night, especially when they go to the club, young teenagers or, young adults. Um, See me, I'm not out in them time. At them times, I'm not out. Uh, I rarely be out past 10 o'clock. Everybody knows when night hits, anything can go down. I don't care where you at. That's when people, a lot of people be up to no good in them time frames. But people do stuff broad day now. But I just be hoping and wishing for people's safety. And um, like I said, these clubs, they need to start having um, off-duty cops, because I think that'll deter some of these events from happening. Yeah, because regular security, I don't, I don't think they'll do their job. See, it need to be like Africa. People need to be outside with AK-47s in the parking lot, making sure that the people in these venues are safe, at least until they get off the property. That's just how I look at it. That's why I don't go to clubs. I don't do all that. I will pop out at the club every now and then, but I don't. I'd rather be at home, and I'm starting to see that more people are homebodies. See, I be feeling like people be having something to prove going out and stuff, like it's like they don't want to be home. Me, I want to be home. I love being at peace. I love being in my home where I feel comfortable. Of course, I go outside every now and then, but my neighborhood, I like walking around my neighborhood where I feel safe. I'm comfortable. I know my neighbors. I talk to my neighbors, so I be cool at the crib. Yeah, because the only thing really you're gonna do when you go outside is spend money. I don't have no budget to be clubbing. I don't have no budget to be drinking all the time. Yeah, I drink every now and then, but um, I'm more worried about a food budget, paying these bills, get my truck paid off, working this overtime so that I can sustain more money in my pockets, because I love to eat. hmm I'd rather go to the market and get me fruits and vegetables than go to the club. hmm I never really was a big club guy, but shout out to the people who love going to the club. Love buying $10 shots, what they mix with water. Man, last time I went to the club, y'all, the shots was so watery. I'm like, man, how do people? I'd rather get drunk before I go to the club. I ain't finna be buying no shot. I'm not a cheap person. Of course, like if I want a shot, I'll buy one. But I said, man, I won't be doing this. But prayers up for the people who got shot in this mass shooting. I know the news call it a mass shooting, but this is a typical event that happens when a lot of black people get together. You got some people who just ignorant. They want to start shooting people. Maybe they seen a op. See, that's why I be saying like you don't know. Like it can happen anywhere. Greensboro is infamous for this stuff happening and innocent people getting hurt because of other people want to be ignorant. And I hope that they find these people who did this. Yeah, I hope they find these people. I'm an advocate of people having a good time. People don't need to be getting hurt because of ignorant people, but people have to be aware of these type um, things that's going on at these clubs. See, if they would have went to a white club, it could have still happened, but it's a small percentage that it wouldn't have happened. Guarantee you that. Guarantee you. Let me see. Matter of fact, I'm about to look. Yeah, we about to look up where that club exactly was at. Who? Because Seven Elements Restaurant Bar and Lounge. Seven Elements Restaurant. We're gonna we're gonna put in reviews. Yeah, we gonna. Damn, that's all you see is shooting. I'm trying to see the reviews. Yeah, I'm trying to see the reviews. Is it a nice bar and lounge? So it actually wasn't even a actual club. This is where people. Hold on. Let me look on Yelp. Philly. Okay, so it was a black owned restaurant, y'all. Yeah, it was. I'm seeing. Let me see the reviews. It got three. It got six reviews. Somebody said dropped in for happy hour. This location is really nice with huge TVs all around, a huge bar in the middle of the restaurant, high top chairs. Okay, we were seated right away. Placed our wings. Okay, this place is good. However, if you go on the weekend, be prepared to wait. Staff is friendly and efficient. I found the prices to be a little high and all a good place. If you don't mind waiting in line, pay a premium. Okay, it's kind of telling me what I already suspected was it was a black owned business. But I see it got six reviews, so I mean that's cool. I mean, me if I was visiting Philadelphia and I looked at the reviews, um, I probably wouldn't have went. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have went. But Google reviews helps businesses in general. But this is a Yelp. I tried to look them up on Google reviews. See, Google reviews can push people's businesses and really elevate people's businesses. That's what I'm learning. When I started doing reviews on people's businesses, um, I haven't really did too many. I haven't did any negative reviews at nobody's restaurant, but it was a restaurant in Winston Salem. I seen this guy's YouTube channel, and excuse me, I had ate some fish from there, and I knew something was funny about the fish because it tasted old. I thought I was tripping, but I'm like, nah, I know my food. Like, bro, this food tastes like it was seasoned and battered like 2 days ago. Come to find out, this dude did a video of the restaurant, and I'll never eat there again in my life. I hope they closed down, to be honest, because it was so dirty that people see people don't be knowing what they be eating at. Like, yeah, it's cool, but when you see behind the scenes, it make you not want to eat at some of these restaurants. But like I said, prayers up for the families of these shooting people. People just trying to have them a good time, get to some chicken wings and a couple beers or something. You know, people just trying to have a nice time, and it's unfortunate that we live in today's society where people bring in their um, uh, people taking out their anger on these type of venues and stuff like that. And you know, I feel like we in this world we need to we gotta get rid of these folks. I know people make mistakes, but it's no even negotiating with folks who do stuff like this. We don't even care about them. Get them out of here. Imagine if that was your cousin or your brother, your sister. You like, man, come on, man. Like, for real? Like, is this serious? Like, yeah, it's serious. Yeah, it's serious. Dang. And I don't know if I think Gilly the Kid is from let me read your comment real quick. Hi, this is my first time on your live. Yeah, my brother. Yeah, you gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go, brother. Um, Damn, what was I about to um I done lost my train of thought. Yeah, we just don't have the time for people like this in our society. Um, we don't. Even though the news might say it's a mass shooting, I'm gonna just say it's just a regular shooting. It should happen every day. It's just a lot of people got shot. Yeah, it happens every day, especially around here where I'm at. So it's like it ain't nothing new. So when the police get all these guns off the street, it's just gonna be more coming in. So it's like it's a cycle. So um, it's just a cycle. Um, yeah, and I'm praying for the Texas people. This flooding can happen anywhere, any state, at any time, and that might be another thing that people might see. I be watching these preppers and stuff like that, but the number one thing that I don't hear them talk about is life jackets or floatable boats, or you know, because a flood can happen anywhere. You just seen what happened in Western North Carolina. a flood can happen anywhere. So glad I got my son a life jacket, and I'm actually thinking about getting some life jackets just in case. You never know; it can flood anywhere, no matter where you at. Um, but they say 70 people lost their life plus, and they still looking for other people. Because when I seen it on YouTube yesterday, I'm like, flood in Texas? What? When it? Because it be going through my algorithm, floods around the world. Uh, I be watching floods in China. Um, what was the other country? Brazil. There was so many floods happening in the last couple months that I'm not gonna say I like watching it, but I like to see what's going on around the world, and it's devastating that these floods are happening like this. Yeah, the death toll is definitely in the 70s now, probably more now. I seen a lady. She hung on to a tree, and that saved her life, man. That saved her life, man. I was like, man, that had to be God, man. And another thing is, I don't be the prepper community. I don't never hear them talk about ropes or nothing like that. Imagine if you had to make you a loop and you had to loop something, so you won't go in the water. They don't be talking about stuff like that, but they be talking about like how to start a fire and stuff like that. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. But you never know what life might throw at you. This can happen anywhere, at any time. We can't predict Mother Nature. That's why, like, when it be lightning and thundering, you don't know what could happen. A tornado could just pop up. That's what happened on the east side of Greensboro a couple years ago. Ain't nobody know no tornado was finna come. Everybody was just uh, lollygagging, like they usually do. You would have never thought a tornado would have hit the east side of Greensboro. And still to this day, a lot of people's houses are still messed up from the tornadoes. That happened like 6 years ago. It's been a while. You can't predict Mother Nature. Mm, 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 mm. Wow. It's so severe flooding in Texas leads to tragic loss of life and ongoing rescue efforts. Central Texas has been devastated by severe flooding, results in at least 70 confirmed deaths and many missing individuals, particularly from a summer camp. The flooding has been attributed to a significant increase in rainfall, which experts noting a 20% rise in heavy rain events since 1970 impacting the region's climate. Rescue operations ongoing as authorities search for missing persons, including 11 girls from a summer camp, highlighting the urgent need for community support and resources during this crisis. Wow, 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 wow. Um, yeah, prayers up for the people in Texas. I hope they find the missing people. And man, man, oh man. Let's talk about North Carolina now. We got new laws into North Carolina. I was reading some of this yesterday. Um, I want to talk about this first. Hey, lovely dove, how are you? Shalom, shalom. We got new laws in North Carolina. One of them uh, really stuck with me. Where's it at? Where so y'all remember I used to be in these deals with my temp agencies and stuff like that. Oh, I'm trying to get to it. So basically, they would sign a deal to where you can't apply to these other jobs unless you work a certain amount of hours with the temp agency to get on in order to sign up or apply to these other. Um, yeah, so much going on. So much going on. Yeah, so a lot of these temp agencies, they were basically stopping us from applying to these other companies because they have contracts with these other companies. So I would have to work a certain amount of hours in order to sign up or apply to these other companies. Now they made the law that they can't do that anymore for anybody making under $75,000. Let me see if I can pull it up. I memorized it, but if you're making less than 75,000 in North Carolina, these temp agencies are not supposed to do it. Y'all know how they be breaking the law. So I'm glad I read all of that yesterday. Yeah, that's powerful right there. Are you still building? Lovely Dub. That's a good question. Um, I haven't. I'm gonna say I haven't even really started. I'm gonna touch on this real quick. I haven't really even started because um I want to make sure that I get my building done the right way with the right people. My folks they keep asking me, when I'm gonna start, when I'm gonna start. I'm like, man. Well, at first it was like, um, folks was trying to rush me to build. Like, let's build, let's build, let's build, let's build. I'm like, hold on, like y'all folks kind of rushing me to build and stuff like that. So I've been kind of at like hold on, like why y'all rushing me? Like, but I'm gonna say I want to build small as my money go, but right now I'm not even in the building stage. I got my land cleared like last month or whatever, and like so it's completely clear, no bush or nothing like that. So I can start right now, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I want these folks building my building like that. Like it ain't no knock against them. I'm just like I'm kind of cool. This is just me being 100 with it, because a lot of folks on YouTube ain't 100 with it. So this is me being 100, like uh, without dissing nobody or nothing like that. I just got to do me. So I want to make sure my stuff is built correctly and quality. If I have to build it myself, I'll wait until I get back over there and build it myself because uh, what I notice is folks will run the price up on you, even the folks you're building with. So I'm like, man, I don't even care if the price of materials go up. If it go up, I'm gonna have to buy what I need to buy when I get there. Cause a lot of folks be like, oh, material going up, material going up. So you want your house built with quality. You don't want all these defects with your house. Yeah, they building it. Are they building your house, but are they building it the right way? because I'm in construction, so I know people cut corners and do all that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not no building expert, but I can say that I have some knowledge of what and how to build, houses. So, um, yeah, but I definitely want to start building as soon as possible. But I think I might just look for a reputable contractor out there and um, Accra, Ghana. I don't care how much it costs. I just want my stuff built with quality. If that answered your question, because I'm seeing a lot of people having problems with their buildings after the fact when they move in, and it's costing them more money to fix the problems than actually how much it costs them to build the house. And see, I got the tools. I got all the tools I need to build a house in my storage unit. I got saws, I got hammers, I got hammer drills, I got my people that gave me a tile cutter. So I got tile cutters, I got shovels, I got all these different things, levels. My next investment is gonna be a laser level. So the kind that I think it costs about 600. So um, yeah, so if I have to build it myself, I will. But I want to hopefully go to Ghana in a couple months. So I'm looking forward to that. But um, yeah, I told my supporters and stuff, I'll probably build me a little small hut like Leslie Jones too. So I'm gonna have a little small tiny home and a hut too. So that's why I would like to have. So yeah, I haven't really started building. Yeah, it's a lot I want to say. Yeah, it's a lot I want to say. But I'm glad you asked me because people be wanting to know the real without like dissing nobody. It's a lot more I want to say. But I'm glad you asked me that because people don't be asking the real questions that need to be asked. Like, are these houses being built with quality workmanship? No, they're not. No, they're not. And I see people mixing the concrete, anyway. I'm like, people are construction companies. Why don't they have a concrete mixer? You don't have to have the concrete mixing truck, but you want your concrete to be consistent because you don't want your concrete to crack. You know what I'm saying? Cracks in the concrete is not bad, but it needs to crack. Um, um, well, I'm gonna say when you're doing sidewalks and driveway, it need to crack on that little line. That's why they use the saw so it can crack right there in between that little line that you be seeing. But you want your concrete mixed with the same consistency. You don't want dry concrete or over wet concrete. Like I see a lot of videos where the concrete it look like it got so much water in it. I'm like, did they just stretch the concrete? Cause that don't look like it could. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't look. Um, it doesn't look like it's mixed properly. I'm just into visual and I'm into stuff like that. You wanted the same consistency. I don't know why. I just like nothing is perfect, but I like consistency when it comes to building because I'm around builders. I know architects. My teacher, he's an actual contractor in North Carolina, so I'm dealing with real professionals. So my teacher, he's a contractor, roofs, building, like anything you want to build. Like we used to build shed. I used to build sheds with him. So I'm speaking from this experience. I used to work for Habitat for Humanity. They build houses in I'm gonna say not so good areas, but they build brand new spanking houses. My other I'm gonna call him my other teacher. he's a professional electrician and he has his own company. My other teacher, he's a professional electrical contractor. So I got three professional contractors. So I like all my work to be professional. Oh, I'm sorry, let me get to your comments. I know it takes time. Take your time, but remember, have something on there because if you don't in 2 years, they will take it. Shoot, lovely dub. It's been about 3 years. So you saying you can have somebody else build it for you and make sure the right one says you can build it yourself. I don't blame you. Wow. I will build my own, then I can wish I can build my own house. I know you don't have to say it. Royal Kingdom is good. Yeah, I heard of Royal Kingdom, and I actually asked see, I'm gonna say this. So when I won the lottery last year, um, I was gonna buy some more land, and it was gonna be through uh, three other people, either this person, or Royal Kingdom Estates, and I was just like I'm like, hold on, let me make sure before I do anything. But Royal King does seem like a real legit legit company, and I really wanted to invest in them because I'm like, I'm seeing a lot of people going to them and they got an office. I see the quality of work and stuff like that. But I'm gonna say, excuse my language, Miss Lovely Dove, but when you do business with the N word, you know that's how sometimes it go. It'd be cool at first, but I just be wanting to do business, but it be seeming it's more to it. But I'm gonna say, God willing, I will start building within the next couple months. Um, uh, I just lost my other job, and see, I was trying to run my money back up. I was trying to work two jobs so that I can have a lot of capital to get started. See, a couple months ago, uh, this was my vision. I wanted to get my land cleared, and I wanted to start buying blocks. You know what I'm saying? So my vision kind of got, I'm not gonna say blurry, but it got kind of knocked down by other people's ideology. So I'm like, I want to buy these, at least buy some bricks, at least buy some bricks, but I'm like, at least get me started to where, okay, because folks talking about, oh, the material prices gonna keep going up. So I'm like, but shit, let me go ahead and buy some bricks. You know what I'm saying? So that way I could have them already there. Let me go ahead and buy some sand. Let me go ahead and buy some gravel or whatever they call it, chippings out there. So I'm like, so I kind of like really kind of just got like, I'm gonna say discouraged. Um, yeah, I'm gonna say I got discouraged, but I still want to build. But it's just like, bruh, like I don't know, man. It's like folks want you to go through them. I don't mind spending money with my people, but that whole thing, yeah, that whole thing got me like, man, you can't work with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, I ain't gonna never give up on my people, but I'm just like, all right, that's cool. Without dissing nobody. Without dissing nobody, but I don't know, that whole land thing is just it got me. I don't. I'm never a quitter. So like when I'm really trying to get somewhere with something, but see, when I first came into the deal, I told folks what I was working with per month. Like, yo, I could spend this amount of money per month, whatever that will do, let me know. But it's like folks want you to spend big money with them at one time. They want you to spend big money, but I'm hearing everybody else in Africa, shit, they spending, not everybody, but small, small. That's why they say in Ghana, small, small. So what does small, small mean? $300-400 a month, or $500 a month. That's small, small to me. So I it just made me think like, man, I don't know if they think I'm BSing, or they think that I think that they BSing. I'm just like, I if I gotta do it myself, I will. And that's how I always been. I always want to work with people, but at the same time, I ain't really seeing nothing come into fruition. So I always the type of, hey, if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. I like, having team players, and of course I'm gonna have other people helping me. But I'm like, man, I want to see my vision come true without being in my feelings, without being emotional, just handling strictly business. And if I have to go to Ghana for a couple months or whatever, that's just what I have to do, because I'm like, I didn't invest it close to 5K plus. So um, I'm gonna really say close to 6K now. So yeah. Um, Yeah, close to 6K, and I don't want a big house like everybody else. I already know what I want. It took me a minute because I'm like, do I want a big house like everybody else? Or do I want to be my own separate thing? I want a small, tiny home. Why? Because people don't need all that space to live. People are building these big houses to show off, you know? And I watched this lady yesterday, and she kind of inspired me. And what she said yesterday was very, very motivational. I don't know the lady's name, but she owns a banana farm somewhere in Zimbabwe or somewhere. But I seen the video yesterday, and she said people say they don't have money for land and stuff like this, or whatever the case may be, but they have a $200 iPhone in their hand. They have designer pants and shoes. They have all this stuff around them that they could sell. So I've been sitting on a lot of money and stuff to sell, especially in my storage unit. So I think for the rest of this month, I'm gonna just start selling off a lot of my stuff, because I don't need it. I done ran my storage bill up over the years. I done probably spent at least, let me do the math, because when I start thinking numbers, I'm like, man, this is a lot of money. I done spent about 10K in storage fees over the last couple of years. I stuff just be sitting, so I'm like, at least I could make some of that money back. Um, so that's what I've been kind of looking at, just getting rid of most of that stuff except my construction equipment and weed eaters and stuff like that. I want to send that to Africa because it'll definitely help. I wouldn't mind machete and some bushland or whatever, but come on, man, we in modern time. We got bushwhackers and weed eaters. I wouldn't mind knocking some stuff down with the machete, but at the same time, I'm like, man, we got modern technology, weed eaters and bush hogs and all this good stuff. Ain't no need to be sitting out there all day in the hot sun chopping stuff down. Like, it look cool, but at the same time, come on, we gotta work smarter, not harder. Um, do what God leads you to, because soon I'm going to buy land and build, and I want to be there, me and my fiance. Yeah, see, that's another thing too, man. Folks, they'll get you for some money. You gotta have reliable, trustworthy people. You know, me, see, if I was in Africa right now and folks sending me money, it's my face on the line. So I don't play with people money, and especially if you with my community or whatever, I don't want to make money off my people. I thought we was in this together as a community. So that's what I'm looking at too. The community, not just speaking in general. These communities are, I'll say a lot of them are good, but I don't really be knowing the intentions of uh, others. You know what I'm saying? But for the majority, I believe all these African diaspora communities are pretty good. But you got them, you know, couple people. Yeah, that's all people need, man. Cause you know, right now I'm living in a apartment, and this is enough space for me and my family. So I'm like, I don't need nothing more than 1,000 square feet. But the tiny home, I ain't gonna. I wanted to be 2 story because of the mountain views. The mountains are so beautiful. Yeah, the mountains are so beautiful. Like I could just stand there and sit there and just look at them, and it's just like the views is like really nice. Like I don't even see that here in North Carolina. I might build in Zimbabwe. Yeah, Zimbabwe. And see, it's crazy because I would tell people to have options. See, me, I wasn't thinking about options. I was just thinking about, oh, I see this person on YouTube, boom, let me invest. I wasn't thinking about having options, but I'm seeing different other, other countries because I want to be on both sides. I want to have a spot in Ghana, and I want to have a spot in Kenya somewhere. So hopefully, I can make that work too. Yeah, hopefully I can make that work too. And I just need a plot in each country that I touch down there, and I want to plot in Nigeria too. Yeah, Nigeria. Definitely want some land out there in Nigeria. So it's going to cost me some money, but I can make the money. That's the thing, that I can make the money easily. And right now, I just found out that I got a 401k with my job. So I'm gonna go ahead and stack that up. And I was gonna do short term, whatchamacallit, but I didn't even sign up. So right now, I'm trying to stack up my 401k, and I'm gonna try to find me another job. I might start back doing my side work. I haven't really. Yeah, I might actually start back doing side work. Um, Not that I need it, but I'm on a mission to make as much money as possible. Some people, like, I was just working 18 hours a day, so by God's grace, I made it through that little segment, and I got a couple checks coming, but you know it ain't enough for me because what I'm trying to do is gonna cost me at least 20k or better in these next couple months. So um, I'm just thank God that I'm almost finished paying off my truck. So that's why I've been at it so much. Like I'm trying to pay off my truck. Once I get my truck paid off, I ain't really got too many bills. Besides insurance and stuff like that. So and um, and I might have another car coming. So it's like as soon as I get paid my truck off, I think I'm gonna have another car payment, but I really don't want to. But it might be like that because of my little situation. But um, yeah, so once I pay that off, it'll be extra money really coming in. So right now I just been kicking them bills, and making sure they paid up. So yeah, they messed up Blair's in Ghana. Yeah, I seen that, and uh, yeah, I've been seeing that. And shout out to Blair's in Ghana. I love what they doing. They've been building, and I see what they had to go through, but the I guess I'm not gonna say they made a mistake. I'm gonna just say that they knew where they went wrong at by not being there, and that's the main thing I'm hearing from people not being there, but uh, being there to see what's actually going on, and so they could see the quality themselves. So it's like I know a lot of people starting construction companies, but are these people that's in the construction company, are they certified? You know what I'm saying? Because when I was in Kenya, right, um, you got to go to school to really be doing this construction stuff. Like in these big buildings, yeah, you gotta go to college. But I'm seeing a lot in Ghana that they ain't no not on the people who trying to get some work, but I don't think a lot of them folks actually going to college and building, you know what I'm saying? Like college and getting a little certificate or degree in building. It's just I guess they know some folks and they getting them to build your house. So it's like, I don't know. It just I ain't gonna knock nobody who know a little something on how to build, but you want people freestyling your foundation. I don't think that's good. Yeah, we have to invest in Africa. Yeah, and I want to go back to Africa, no matter what the naysayers say or none of that. Cause I just had somebody hit me the other day. That's like, you still in Africa? Some people don't even know I'm still here. When people see me, I be getting the most amazing looks. Like they be like, I can't even explain y'all the look I be getting from people who haven't seen me in a while. But everybody for some reason know I went to Africa, so I be thinking like whatever I just did. I guess it was legendary. I guess it was legendary because the look that people give me, like when I go back to my neighborhood and stuff like that, people, man, they give me a look to where, man, like I miss you. Look, I don't know. It's like it's kind of weird in a sense, but I get it. I get it. Um, I ain't no celebrity or nothing like that, but I get it. They know that I did something that most people haven't ever did in their life. So yeah, I guess I'm a legend in my neighborhood for that. Or a lot of people seen me do it. Even my family, even my family. I just want to be out of Babylon before the new world. Yeah, yeah, yeah. People pushing that too. I'm glad that thankful I got my passport, so I can leave anytime. But it's I want my family to come with me, but I was on this lady YouTube this morning, and she said something that was very true. She was like, "Damn, sometimes I want to leave with my I want to just get up and go with my passport, but man, I had to leave some family behind and friends behind. So, me, I can't leave my family behind because this my lineage. I don't want them out here, uh, you know, doing what it do. See, I really want to bring my little brother and my brothers and sisters, because my other most of my family been in the military, so they travel, you know, overseas and stuff like that. So I would want them to come, but for some reason, the mindset of our people, um, I don't know, they have a stereotype about Africa. Me, I'm gonna say I had somewhat of a stereotype about Africa, but when I went there, I didn't have that stereotype when I went there. I just was like, the news said this, all these videos said this, but I got to experience it myself because You know, even when I was at a cookout with my people, they was asking me like, "Why you go to Africa?" And I told them the same thing I'm telling y'all. Like, man, the news and stuff was talking about this and that about Africa. Man, I had to go see it myself. Yeah, I had to go see it myself. Um, and from my humble experience, I'm like, man, it got its ups and downs, but I say when you're in a new environment, I feel like you have to adapt to it, but at the same time, the demand for you is gonna be on a whole nother level because any foreigner that goes to another place, people gonna want to know about you. People gonna know what's your story, like what you got to offer. So I got a lot to offer because I'm not a selfish person. Um, nah, it's cool. It's cool, lovely dove. It's cool. It's cool because I know you got questions, and I know I might do a whole nother live just on that topic. But it's cool because my last topic was the NC laws. Uh, so that shouldn't take me long, but it's cool. Yeah, no worries. I'm the only one out of my entire family went to Africa twice. I went to Ghana and Tanzania. See, me and you, we in the same boat. I went to the east. I went to the west. So I went twice. Just like you. So me and you in the same boat, and I'll definitely feel where you coming from, and I appreciate you for asking me because me. If somebody asks me a question, I'm gonna answer it in the best way I can. And I don't want to lie to people. I don't want to sugarcoat nothing. Because I think that's what's wrong. Everybody come over to Africa thinking everything's sweet, but it can be a good transition if you with the right people. That's all I'm gonna say. A nice, good, smooth transition. Hold on, I gotta take a shot of soda for that. I'm sorry. I gonna switch the whole topic up. Um, See, me and you, we can relate because you've been to Ghana twice. I'm the only person from my family that been to Africa. So it's like it be hitting different. No, I didn't go with no tour group or no tour guide or nothing like that. But uh, when I go to these different countries, um, I just feel like I can make a difference. Like, as far as like teaching people the stuff I know for free. I ain't charging the people. I ain't charging my people. And I be thinking, everything can't be free. Of course not. I'm gonna charge you for certain things, but majority of the stuff, my knowledge and stuff, I gotta pass it on. And I don't think God would want me to charge people for the knowledge to help others. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of diasporans are money grabbers. They could teach this people this stuff for free. It's just a money grab. Folks want to make money over there. I mean, I don't knock them for trying to make money, but you're trying to make money off your people instead of giving them the free game that they need, to survive over there, or give them game on what to do, what not to do, stuff like that. I ain't charging nobody for that because stuff like that is very valuable and people need to know this type of information. But a lot of um, diasporan, African American diasporan, they'll want to charge you and stuff like that instead of just doing straight up business with you. Uh, you can't do business with everybody. And I should have known that in America. Coming from America, I should have already known that in the first place. You can't do business with everybody. Dang. See, I'm going to say the year of return, a lot of people in America, they know about it. Yeah, a lot of people, because I was talking with this lady, she's a realtor, and she said her cousin just moved out to Ghana, sold his house and moved out to Ghana. I should have asked her what his name was, but she said she had met the president of Ghana in Charlotte. I'm like, yo, it's a small world, like for real. Like, I'm like, yo, like, this is crazy. This is crazy. It made me think, like, hold on, like, I think on the low, a lot of people know about Ghana because I'm starting to see a lot of people going to Ghana now. Yeah, a lot of people. People know it on the low. They ain't telling folk. They just going because ain't no time to be doing all that talking. They just going. A lot of celebrities, a lot of people just going. That's what I said, Lovely Dove. I'm like, wow, for real. See, I don't tell everybody the move. I be wanting to tell all my people about it, but I don't think some people be ready. Like that's when that hate and that jealousy be coming. When you be telling people about certain moves, I only I feel like people who are I can't explain it. A lot of people ain't ready. Like a lot of people ain't ready. Like I told this, I think he was like 22. Um, Young dude, working the night shift. Me and him got to talking. I'm like, yo, yeah, like I see what he doing. He in college right now. Like, keep going with your college, bro. Keep going, bro. But I had to let him know, like, bro, like, yeah, man, this ain't all. I don't want to give him that old school talk, but I'm like, yeah, man, make them moves, bro. You feel me? I'm trying to go international. And he was like, yeah. So where you been? So I'm like, yeah, I've been Ghana, Nairobi. He was like, damn, you got to give people that that other side just in case they want to go. He young too. I'm like, shh, man, you can do anything, bro. Like I always push people to push past what they want you to be. Go to college and then you got to find a job. Nah, bro, keep going. And I'm like, I got to work two jobs to get where I need to be. Yeah, yeah, I got to work at least two jobs to be where I need to be. Um, yeah. Ooh. And some people ask me how I do it. And some people like, oh, he working two jobs. Nah, I ain't struggling. It just when you motivated. See, a lot of people wouldn't believe me if I told them that I've actually worked three jobs before. Um, yeah, I've actually worked three jobs before at one time. I remember I was doing electrical work. I was a pizza delivery driver, and then I was working at the furniture market. So a lot of people was asking me, "Dan, how did you do it?" Um, you gotta, it gotta be in you. It gotta be in you. That's why, like, one week I had got paid three checks. That was a long time ago, so I'll talk about it. But one week I had got three checks in one week, um, and that's the most checks I ever got paid in one week. But it gotta be in you, and I'm hungry to have the ability to, make all this money without wearing my body down to where I'm, bad. So I'm kind of glad that I'm not working a night shift job anymore because it was it was easy. That's why I could do it. It was real easy, but the people I work with, I ain't gonna say they was stressing me out, but they be tripping. That's what I'm gonna say. They was tripping. So I'm kind of glad I'm out of there, even though it was easy money. But um, they were tripping so bad they let me go. So that's why I'm like, I don't need to be there. But I think I'm gonna be working overtime for the rest of this month. So that should, yeah, that should get me to have some extra capital. I want to send it over there, but I'm like, man, bump that, man. I got people, man. I got people who want to host me in different countries. Like, I'm like, you know what? I got to have some residual income coming from somewhere, or I just got to come with a lot of money because I went to these other countries. I'm not gonna say I had a whole lot of money when I went over there, but I had some money. That's what I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say that I'm out, but I had some money, and it was going. I went from this to this when I left. I'm like, you know what? When I go back to these countries, I'm trying to stay like this when I go back to these countries. I ain't spending no money if I ain't got to, but you're gonna have to spend some, but I ain't spending no money. Like my people, they already told me when you come back, you ain't even gotta spend no money to stay nowhere. See? See? The last time I went the last time I went to Ghana, shit, I spent $1,000 before I even left America. Let me tell y'all that again. I spent $1,000 before I even left America. 400 on a shot. I paid for a visa on arrival with my folks, and when I got there, sure, I spent like $100. I'm like, man, never again. When I get to Ghana next time, the only thing I have to pay for, and that's not even including the airfare. But I'm gonna say next time I go, I'm not spending that. No way, no way. I'm not spending that. I'm glad you asked me that question because now I can give people on inside like how much you gonna spend if it's your first time going. But an airplane ticket, I ain't doing no stops. I'm going straight there. I'm going from A to B. Ain't doing well. I'll say A B C instead of A B C D E. I'm going A B C and we there. You feel me? I ain't going A B C D E. No, we're going A B C and I'm there. Which which um which country are you going to and are you building yet? Uh, I believe you told me you got some land in Agenda or with Alita Israel. See, I was gonna buy some land from her, but she uh she uh she kind of I don't know if she's is she bougie or she kind of stubborn or stuck up to me. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, man, I think I'm kind of cool on her. Yeah, I think I'm cool on her. No diss to the sister, but yeah, she seemed kind of bougie or stuck up. I don't like dealing with people like that who think they all that. Nah, I like dealing with humble people. Yeah, when they get some money and nah, I think they all that in a bag of potato chips. Nah, I'm cool. You keep your lamb, y'all. I'm cool. I don't know I like that, but I said, you know what? I'm cool. I don't even like being around people like that. She don't seem like a bad person, but I just don't. I don't. I never liked the people like that. I don't like no. Yeah, I don't like people who think they better than others. I'm sorry. Never have, never will. Cause me, I would never think I'm better than the next person or even act like it. Hold on, what? She gave you your money back? Nah. Oh man. I remember you telling me you had some land with her, but nah. Nah. Dang. At least she gave you your money back. Dang, that's because everybody keeps saying that she this and that, but it's just from the demeanor I be saying. I'm like, shit, like that do business. Like, what going on? When that money coming in, people, yeah, so people, so yeah, so people, she gave them their money back. Okay, when that money coming in, see, I don't change for no money. Never will, never. I don't care if I make $1 million tomorrow. When that money coming in, it's all good. See, this is one thing I know about people. When that money coming in, it's all good. No problems. But when stuff ain't getting done, it's a problem. When people ain't seeing no progress or people not seeing and you not hitting people back, you think you too good to hit folks back? You too good to communicate? When that money was coming in, communication was good. But when people ain't sending that money back, when that money ain't coming in like how it was, people get upset. That's one thing I learned. Ooh. Mm. And I seen that video at the beach. I'm like, man, this some cool land. But that's another thing. People going in and thinking the deal is sealed, but really, this shit, this land, this land stuff, it get deep when it don't have to be. It don't have to get that deep. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. Mm. You know what? Sometimes I be thinking about this land stuff in Ghana. I'm like, don't they got a lot of real estate agents out there in Ghana? Why are people not going through the right, you know, um, the right um, people to get these lands? You know, if you got 100 people wanting to buy some land, why are people not going through real estate agents? You could have, I don't know. It's I don't know, man. But shout out to her. I don't like. Oh wow. Mm, dang, that's crazy. Cause I remember you telling me you bought some land with. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I was like, man, I'm rooting for you. Cause I thought you was gonna start building your house from the last time I remember speaking to you on that subject. I'm like, dang, I thought you didn't already started building. And that's why everybody asked me, you started building yet on your land? I'm like, nah, I haven't. I'm being honest. When I had the money to start something small, I'm like, man, do I want to send my money all the way to Ghana to build a fence wall? You said you got 2 years to build or they can take it? Now, what type of deal is that though? You know what? A lovely dog. Yeah, I remember telling you. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a live on this land situation. Because a lot of folks be playing games, and I don't be having time. Yeah. And I don't be wanting to diss nobody, but sometimes it might just come out because I be telling the truth. But I'm gonna tell you what was crazy. Before I bought my land where I bought it now, my folks had told me about um, the traveling Israelites right after I bought it. I'm like, I'm sitting here watching the video. I'm like, I'm just sitting here like, yo, I should have, should have, would have, could have bought my land for them. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna the deal has already been sealed, but I don't know, man. This land shit it shouldn't be stressful, but yeah, it should kind of, I don't know, it shit different. Yeah, it's different. Um, yeah, it be, man, it's different. I can show y'all the land right now. Hold on, let me show y'all. I forgot I'm on my computer. Hold on, let me right now until I pull it up. And y'all see the quality of video. For some reason, my processor on this computer is real slow. Y'all about to see the quality. Um, this is never before seen footage. So, where's it at? Okay, GoPro. See, I got my memory card, and I wasn't I wasn't even ready to be filming all this stuff. when you filming, you need at least 2 or 3 memory cards. Yeah, cause I didn't know videos take this much memory. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Why is it? Hold on. Why is my videos like? Oh, let me see. Okay, let me change the view. Hold on, so y'all can see this. Is that it? Okay, there we go. Get y'all a sneak peek. Land. Okay, at the land. All right, here we go. I'm glad you popped up on here today.
You know, he's literally walking his land right now, man. Not only his land, but his wife's land, his children's land, and his great grandchildren's land. You know what I'm saying? So this is legacy that we're building right now, man. And yeah, it's really amazing. The fact that you can see the different corns and all the fruits and all the greenery, it lets you know that the soil is very fertile.
This is right here. Y'all see the process I'm saying? That's why this is the quality I've been talking about on the laptop. Y'all see how I keep skipping? I don't know why it's doing that. I think it's too much memory. I don't know.
We can have meetings in each other's houses and talk about different things, how we can develop together, you know, things of that sort, you know. So yeah. So Timothy, man. So yeah, like what kind of fruit trees you think about planting out here, man?
Hold on. So, hold on. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. See, yeah, that's why I had to keep stopping. So this it right here. I've never shown nobody this. So that's my land. Give y'all view. 70 by 100 in Ghana. Yeah, man, excited to be here. Y'all about to see right now. Yeah, thankful for all my brothers for those are people for putting this together.
Super. Africa.
Thank y'all so much.
Move home and abroad, you know. Start something. Don't wait to get the whole world money before you really want to invest. Start it bit by bit before you know you are there. You know what I mean? I started mine bit by bit. Look at where I am now. Who knows tomorrow?
Yeah, that's his right there.
Things are gonna take it. As soon as I take it, I'll be living place, you know. I can lay my head down, you know. So shout out to Timothy. He's taking a very brave.
Hold on.
How's the look said?
Hold on.
He's taking.
Okay, here we go right here. We got one pillar right here.
The second
One over here. So I don't know what happened to the land, but so now I got all this cleared. So I think this is JR's right here. That's my pillar right there. So and where Buddy at right there. You see Buddy all the way down here. All the way down there.
The pillar where you at?
But you can see the
We got one where he at.
you can see the runoff of the land, like it look like a mudslide or something that happened. But I got all this cleared now. Yeah, all that's cleared, so it ain't none of it. Well, it probably didn't grew back a little bit, but all of it's cleared, flattened down. So yeah. And you can see the mountains in the background. I'm actually glad you asked me that, because now, yeah, some people, they got one right here.
one over there at the end of that brick. That's it. That's my.
Yeah, my 70 by 100. And I had some fruit trees out there that looked like, shoot, they was about to start, what's the word for it? They was about to start flowering. But I think the people had knocked them down when they cleared all my land. I don't know if they saved them or took them. I don't know. So when I get back, I'm going to plant probably about 20 or 30 plants myself. Yeah, this is never before seen footage.
Right now, man, we are actually here with the Tennessee.
Let me see. Let me see.
And so shout out to JR, man, and man, more strength, more elbow grease.
Hold on, y'all. This kind of.
Man, through the My Natural Roots community, man. So shout out to JR.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
That's happening right now, man.
I'm walking like that because them damn boots was small as hell. But I'm glad. Yeah, I'm walking like that because them boots was. Them boots was real tight. I think they was like a size 8 and I wear like a size 10. So them boots them boots was real tight on my feet. So yeah, my feet was crumped up in there. Cause we were supposed to stop by the shop and I was gonna buy some, but don't need to now because I got a pair of brand new boots in my truck right now. I think I spent $100 on them and they really comfortable. So next time I go, I already got my boots to go in the bush. They insulated too, so I won't have that problem next time. But I could have brought my other boots. I might bring both of my pairs. I got the cranberry suit with the boots. I forgot I even had in my truck. So I got those, and then I just bought a brand new pair. But yeah, that's my land, and hopefully I can get back there soon, God willing, as soon as possible. Maybe a couple months. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. I think I'm gonna travel the next couple of months. And up in 2026, I want to travel to a couple countries. So I'm gonna definitely be working my tail off to accomplish these goals that I've set for myself. My passport is up in a couple years, so I want to make use of it while I can and help others along the way. Like my family, I want to get them a passport too. It costs about $300. I don't know the price now. In 2020, it cost me $300. And I said, you know what? It's an investment, and it's probably the best investment I ever made. Because if I didn't experience this stuff, I would probably still be doing the same old, same old. So, hopefully, we can make something shake over there in Ghana. It's probably not for everybody, but yeah. But yeah, I think it's a. Let's see. But y'all see the quality I'm talking about? Like the frames keep freezing.
Yeah, we walking through your land right now, Tim. And even from right here, you can even see Ross Alban. You know what I mean? Everything he's doing.
Yeah, I was trying to edit these videos, but did you see the frames keep freezing? Yeah, I don't like that. And I was gonna go live on my computer too, and they kept doing that too. Like my webcam kept freezing and stuff like that. Did I get a warranty on this computer? I might take it back. It's been a couple months, but I'm like, man, I ain't buy this for it to be doing that. when I try to edit my videos. That's why I bought the laptop so I can edit it. I should just got an iPad, to be honest. Yeah, I should just got an iPad because Microsoft and HP. HP is pretty good. It always used to be good, but I've never had this to where it freezes up when I'm editing. So when I'm editing the videos, I've tried it already. It be freezing like that. I'm like, I can't really get the feeling on how I want to edit it. And I've tried it multiple times, but I got Adobe Express and Microsoft Clipchamp, but yeah, I definitely want to put this on my YouTube, and my YouTube channel will probably go up. I'm trying to do my products, my shea butter, creams, oils, lip balms, soaps. Let me know, Miss Lovely Dove. I'll definitely buy something from you, to help, with the cause. Cause I try to buy all natural products, even though they're not black owned. I just like high quality products, and people be like, "How's your skin like this? Like, what are you using? Like, what are you eating?" Like, I'm not like a perfect eater. Like, I don't just eat fruits and vegetables all day, but I definitely drink a lot of water. Sometimes I drink soda. Sometimes I drink Gatorade. Sometimes I eat watermelon. Sometimes I eat fries. But it's how you take care of yourself on the inside and outside. So it's a little bit of both. Like I got lotion. I think it comes from Africa, but I got coconut oil, shea butter. Um, what else? A lot of soaps I be using. They don't be having all that stuff in them. The soap brand that I was using, I don't know if they went out of business, but I can't think of the name. But soap, I'm really big on soap. I like to use all natural soap. Um, Lovely Dove, you got a YouTube channel. Drop your link. I think I'm already. Let me see. Oh, I can't. Let me go to it on my other phone. I think I'm already definitely subscribed to you. Definitely subscribe. Did you change your YouTube name? I think you changed your YouTube name if I'm not mistaken. Look, I still got my Ghana, whatchamacallit on this phone, my Ghana number. Yeah, because I think it used to be YSL or YLS. Or, let me go to your channel. Yeah, I'm still subscribed. Let me see if I can, let me see if I can. I got you. Yeah, that's what it was. I got you. There you go. Okay, yeah. If y'all don't mind going to subscribe, I was still nah. The part I was talking about is the YLS. That's what I always remember you by. It used to be YLS. Yeah, that's what I remember you by. Still love you, dog. Yeah, you'll get the subs. my people don't mind going over there and hitting that subscribe button and linking up, you know. So when the next time you said you was going back over there, or are you going to a different country? Cause there's a lot going on right now, man. Shoot, ain't no telling what's about to pop off. Oh yeah, in North Carolina, they just made a law. They banning vaping products, a lot of vaping products, human trafficking. If the rental people, yeah, the rental people, if they see it going on, they gotta let the authorities know. Stupid laws like this that they just put in. Um, it might help, it might not. I don't know. You said we might have to go by ships. Ooh, that's a lot of water. I want to go back soon. I can buy land. Yeah, and I would, me personally, I would definitely. It's cool to tap in with your people, but I go through legitimate sources like Royal Kingdom Estate because I don't know I feel a lot better going through people like that. That's just me personally. But I feel much better going through people like that. Or Eric McNeil. Um, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Certified people, certified, like certified. That's it. Ain't no question. Ain't no even doubt it, And shout out to, I don't know the people's name. It was a couple who was on Royal King. I watch all their videos. At least I try to watch most of them. Um, if not all, basically about 90%. A couple, I don't know where they was from, but the brother was light skinned and the lady was light skinned, but they were using earth blocks. So they whole fence is mostly earth blocks in their house. It's earth blocks, and that's what I was trying to use. And my people, I'm telling them like, yo, I'm trying to use some earth blocks or whatever with my construction project. But it's cool. No diss to them. It is what it is. We'll see what I got in store in a couple months, or it might maybe next month. I don't know. Um, yeah, we'll see what I got in store. But yeah, man, I've been on here for almost 2 hours. Thank you for asking me that question though, and I got a lot of clarity today. Man, I'm glad you told me this info because I was kind of lost in the sauce on certain information, and um, yeah, people got to know stuff like this because our community is heavily invested in these influencers and stuff like that, and I don't think they know how to um, move the right way, and I don't think they ready for all this power that come, with being in these positions. That's just like somebody in America who think, they got all this work, but not, no, they got all this demand, but not enough workers and stuff like that. And it kind of seemed like that to me. Like it was just kind of like overwhelming. Like people went too far, you know, to do all this. That's what it seemed like. It's like people, the money was coming in. That's what I'm saying. All this money coming in, ain't nobody gonna turn down the money, you know. So it's like people should have had limited. You know, all right, let me work with you. You're a small company. You don't want to get all these big jobs. Like you want to work with something that's workable. But it's overwhelming when you starting a new company and you got all this work. It's like a whole bunch of pressure. I know because I know. Yeah, because I know you need to have something that you can work with that's manageable, you know, having all this work and you trying to do this, do this, do this, you just all over the place instead of focusing, you know, on a couple things. So yeah. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Um, Hope y'all have a blessed one. I'll see you on the next one. I'm gone.